So welcome everybody back to my channel. I'm here for everybody who's doing nails as a beginner, professional, or if people just like watching me do nails. Today we're going to be doing a Christmas freestyle set. As y'all seen, of course we're going to be doing some boogies because why not? So as you can see here, we're just going ahead and gluing the tips on, and then from there we'll go ahead and get to our next step. So as you can see, all I'm really doing right now is cutting off where I'm trying to see how to explain, kind of like where the solder walls are, and it kind of goes from straight to like that little curved part that you see at the end, just so that it makes it easier without having to do so much manual filing on the client's nails. Also really want to stress y'all how important it is to glue the tip to the actual tip slash free edge of the nail, and not so high. It should not be in the middle of your client's nail, as glue does typically deteriorate over time with like water and moisture, and just any typical activities is going to go ahead and start deteriorating. As the acrylic, it doesn't do that. So you really want to have the tip as low down as possible so that it's mostly acrylic on your client's nail bed and not mostly glue, because the glue is going to cause lifting once it deteriorates, and then you're going to have your clients telling you that your retention isn't great or that their nails are lifting or popping off. So always pay attention to that, guys. As for my application, y'all, to be honest, anybody who does nails, y'all already know that white is very, 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 very hard to work with. In my case, so are pigmented or colored acrylics, but for some reason white is just it's literally terrible. It's literally hell trying to do nails with white based acrylic. So the trick is to go ahead, and my ratio is 1/3 clear acrylic to 2/3 white acrylic, because if you do like 50-50 or half and half, it's going to be more of a milky white. So to keep the solid white but to make it a lot easier to work with, I do, like I said, 1/3 to 2/3. It's very important to know your acrylic and know how your brand works, even know how your monomer works with your acrylic. This monomer that I got, unfortunately I had to get it from a place that I didn't normally go to get it from, and so it does typically dry a lot quicker, which leaves me a lot less playtime, which I really don't mind it. At this point, I've been doing nails for about 3 years now, so I don't really need a lot of molding time with my acrylic. But either way, like I said, it is important for you to know, because like I said, the white and clear is mixed and it's not just white. I can take my time when I'm doing my acrylic with this. I don't normally go this slow, but honestly, y'all, this was just a content set. I just needed footage, content, and stuff like that. So I decided to just slow down and take my time and let everybody get a really good tutorial. Everything that I'm doing is in real time, y'all. I purposely do not speed any of this process up. It's going to be just showing one hand, but just know that obviously this is being done to both hands. I didn't find it purposeful to show y'all both hands when I'm literally just doing the same thing. I feel like that's wasting a lot of time, but it's up to y'all. Let me know. This video duration is about 20 minutes and it shows me putting on the tips, me doing the application, me doing the filing, and adding the mood cut. So for the most part, I'm just going to step back. I'm not going to do too much talking unless I have to, but I'm just going to just step back and let you guys watch the process of everything. Really quick PSA to all of my beginners, y'all, please do not try to force your application into 1, 2, or 3 beads. Do whatever you feel is best for you, literally. As in the video, you can see I'm using the 1 to 2 bead application method, but whenever I need more, y'all, I'm not crying about it. I'm not fretting about it. I use as many beads literally as I need to get the job done. Please, please, please do not give yourself anxiety or be out here wrecking your brain because you're trying to do something that you are not comfortable with. There's so many professional nail techs that take 5, 6, 7 beads. And it's fine at the end of the day because you're still gonna get the outcome that you want. After my application, I always recommend cleaning up around the cuticle, y'all. This is going to really help you before it comes to using your e-file, because you won't have to push too much on the client's cuticle area to separate the acrylic from the skin. So if you ever flood a cuticle, or even if you didn't flood a cuticle, just make sure you're wiping around that acrylic area using little to no monomer on your brush to avoid contact dermatitis. But you just want to do a quick cleanup, make sure it's easier for you and your client when going to the next step. So what you just heard is your telltale sign that it is time to start the filing process. To be honest, y'all, sometimes you literally cannot tell because it does look set and it does look dry. But if it still sounds like you can't hear it when you tap it with your file, then it is not ready to start being filed yet. What you're gonna do is file off all the work that you've already done, and it's a headache for both you and your client who has somewhere to be. So just tap it and listen, and then they'll let you know. This is a 5-in-1 drill bit. I typically use this, my normal mandrel sanding band, and my small tiny mandrel or skinny mandrel bit. But I'm using this to clean up that cuticle area and seal my cuticle. Make sure that when you're using any type of metal drill bit like this, that you're very, very, very careful around your client's skin. Because it will nip and cut them, or it will cause a heat spike or a fire ring if you're doing too much, applying too much pressure, or you have your drill up too high. So please, please, please be careful when using this bit. As you can see, I'm constantly adjusting the speed on my e-drill. I'm turning it up when I'm just filing the free edge and I'm entering the process for the moon cut, but I'm turning it back down instantly before I go by their cuticles and their skin. All right, everybody, I hope that y'all enjoyed this video. We'll go over the designs in another one. Thank you so much.
I feel such a connection. Trying to get to you, baby. Even when you're far away.